Hey there, my name is Josh Diotti, Van Guru here at Vandoit, and today we are here to talk through the exterior rear bumper options. Now currently at the time of filming this video, we have got several different options, and so the goal today is to talk through some of those differences as well as outline some of the pros of the bumpers to help decide if a bumper is for you or not. So with that said, let's begin. At the time of filming this video, we have got two bumper options. We have got your Backwoods rear bumper step that you see here, and we have got your Backwoods with the rear door swing arms. Now what's great about both is that the mounting points in the cradle are made up of steel, while there is an aluminum cover that surrounds it. And so what you get is the great function and stability of that steel, while at the same time getting that awesome clean finish with the aluminum, as well as a decrease in rusting and lightweight. And so today we're going to start with your rear bumper step. The Backwoods rear bumper step. What's great about the Backwoods rear bumper step is that you will get an increase in protection. Now for many, driving a van is a first, and even maybe a vehicle that size it's a first. And so having that peace of mind as you are backing up is definitely worth it to many. And so if this is you, it definitely is something to consider. The second great thing about this rear bumper is the increase in departure angle. Now for those who do not know, the departure angle is simply the angle between the bottom of the bumper down to the rear tire. And so any increase in this angle is so helpful, especially as you have an extended length, as you see behind me. And so considering this in conjunction with other options such as our Quickly Lift is definitely something to consider. Specifically for those who are driving on BLM land or doing a lot of dispersed camping or simply driving off pavement. As you get into an incline or backing up, or maybe are going into a valley and coming back up out of the valley, this is definitely something to consider. Third, what's great about this bumper and it makes it different from your bumper with swing arms is that you can consider rear door attachments in conjunction with it. So just like you see here, we have got our Prime Design ladder, which is an attachment to the door and not the bumper itself. And so if you are considering or looking at any of our rear door attachments, then considering this bumper in conjunction with those is what you will need to do. And the last note I want to make on the rear bumper step is really reiterating that this is a replacement of your Ford chassis bumper. Now why this is important is that you will find that this is a more solid step to be standing and climbing in and out of the van of, which we find our clients do frequently. Additionally, it is a little bit more slip resistant in inclement weather than the Ford chassis stock bumper. So if you are someone who's going to be climbing in and out of that van frequently, or you live in or travel to a place where there is a lot of rain or snow, considering this bumper for those reasons is definitely something to keep in mind. Second up, we have got your rear bumpers with the swing arms. Now what's great about these is going to be storage, which may be pretty obvious, but this storage really works well specifically for what I would call your more rugged or rough gear, such as your recovery equipment, gas, wood, tools, muddy clothes, wet clothes, the list goes on. And so if you're going to be hauling any equipment such as what I just mentioned, then considering these bumpers is definitely something to do, as you are going to be freeing up that precious cargo space and moving those smells outside. Now the second reason this bumper is great is for your tire mount. Now here you have toolboxes and we got a storage box, but you could also mount a tire on top if you need to, or forego the toolboxes and do a tire mount. Now the reason this is important is that because the majority of our clients are going with our BF Goodrich KO2 tires, and these tires are bigger than a regular road tire. And so that spare KO2 will not fit underneath the vehicle where that road tire goes. And so being able to mount that on the back and carry that extra KO2 with you is extremely important for many. Now the other reason that this tire mount is a great option is that you're able to more easily access that tire as well as store it outside the van. The third pro to consider with these rear bumpers is that you are going to have an increase in protection. Now I know we already talked about this a little bit with the rear bumper step, but I would even argue that you have a further protection with the swing arms, as you can see the height increases to the middle of the doors. And so for any collision that may occur above that bumper height, you are now having an increased protection to the middle of the doors as well. So if you are wanting that peace of mind or think that that may be helpful for you, then this is definitely something to consider. One consideration to keep in mind is that, like the rear bumper step, the swing arms also have a better departure angle. Now, I won't re-talk about all that, but keeping this in mind for those BLM travelers or your dispersed camping, or if you're just traveling off the beaten road, definitely something to keep in mind. Now, the other thing I will note here while I'm thinking about it is that your trailer hitch accessories may be inhibited by these swing arms with the attachments. And so talk to your van guru about the latest information regarding things such as bike racks, luggage racks, you name it. And considering that front bumper for that front trailer hitch may be something you need to do for that reason. Now, the last feature I want to talk about today is your hydraulic swing function. Now, as you can see here, you got a little hydraulic arm, and why this is important is that your swing arms will fold to approximately 110 degrees, as you can see here. Now, because of that feature, they will not fold any further than that, so having to worry about those accidentally swinging and hitting the side of your vehicle is definitely not something you have to do. So that's all we have for you today here on the rear bumper options. To recap a little bit for you, we have got your rear bumper step. The benefits of it are increase in protection, departure angle, you have a more solid step, as well as an increase in slip protection, as well as you can still apply your rear door attachments. And on my other side here, we have got your rear bumpers with the swing arms. Now, the big benefit of this over the rear bumper step is going to be your storage, as well as that increase in protection height-wise. You still have got your departure angle, and so keep all of these things in mind as you are deciding. For either one, I would recommend considering things such as a Q-lift in conjunction, as that will give you an even better departure angle. So that's all we have for you here today. We will see you guys on the next video.